Let's say for this effect, I hand the deck over to the participant and they can give it a shuffle. After they're done shuffling the deck, they would hand the cards back to me, and I would have them take out any card they would like. Now, it's okay if I see the card as well. So, in this case, we have the Seven of Spades. So, we're going to be doing something a little different with your seven. But first, I want to explain something that is in card magic, and it's called a soulmate. So, for example, the soulmate to the Six of Hearts would be the Six of Diamonds for three reasons. They're both six, they're both red, and hearts go with diamonds. Now, as you can see here, we have the Seven of Spades. The soulmate to the Seven of Spades would be the Seven of Clubs because they're both seven, they're both black, and clubs go with spades. So if we go through here, we should actually have the seven of spades, or actually, my bad, the seven of clubs in here. Okay, so right here you can see the seven of clubs. Now we're going to leave it right there, and I'm going to show you the rest of the cards, just like that. So we're going to take your seven of spades and we're going to place it somewhere into the pack. So just call out stop as I riffle my thumb down the side. Let's say they call out stop there. I put in the seven. The participant can push that card in. And if we spread out the deck, there's one card next to the seven of spades, and this should be the soulmate, the seven of clubs. That is the effect. If you would like to learn how to do that, make sure to stick around for the tutorial. Before I get into the tutorial, however, I'm going to be doing the next deck review. Now, no one actually voted on the next deck review, so I'm just gonna go over here and just pick one up. Okay, so how about we go over this deck? I'm not too sure of the name, but as you can see for the box, it has this really neat design on it, or pattern. Now, if you open up the box, the pattern still carries down and onto the two tuck flaps. And then the pattern inside the tuck flap is different because it's like a silver. You open it up even more, you're going to see more silver. Now, if we take the cards out, the entire tuck flap is going to be silver on the inside, or tuck box, and it almost feels plastic coated compared to the front of the box. Now, you do receive two jokers and one card, okay? So this card says certificate, a black colored poker, sophisticatedly uh handicraft with pet. The glittering golden picture denotes the blessing of happiness and prosperity. Each set of the playing cards comes with a certificate of ownership. So you can pause the video and you can actually read the certificate. But I'm going to be going over the two jokers. And these jokers are sort of matching in a sense, but they're also not matching because of the colors, okay? So they do sort of match, but they don't match also. Now, it is a pretty much a bicycle deck, except the colors are different along with the back design. So I won't be showing these for too long, but keep in mind you can always pause the video. So as you can see for the silver, there's going to be like a little thing in the club here if you hold it a certain way to the light. And then it's going to be like a bicycle deck because of the formation of the suits. The court cards are going to be pretty much the same, except the colors are different. So that's the only difference here. So as you can see, the color is different for the Jack, but it is pretty much a bicycle deck. Now the red cards are gonna be gold. So the main colors are silver and gold with a black back. So these are actually pretty nice, as you can see. They don't actually spread too well, okay? So I'm guessing these might be more of a collector's just because they don't spread as well as they should. Now the Ace of Spades is going to say SP in the spade, then underneath like in a ribbon, it says the Lord of the Cards. Trying to hold it the right way for you to see it. And then we go back. And yeah, this is pretty much the deck. Now I think in my next video, I'm gonna show you the remaining decks we have for the deck review. And if no one actually votes on a deck, I will go ahead and choose one myself. But we have a couple left, so we're almost done. We're getting down there to the thin wire. So we have a jack, we have a queen, we have a king. And that is the deck. I don't know the name of the deck, but there you go. So let me put these away, and then we can get into the tutorial. And at the very end, I will be doing a two-part deck collection video. So the cards I use for the tutorial now, here we go. So the cards, I think my light is a little weird. Okay, so this is going to be Bicycle Cats. I have a deck review on these. I will link that in the description. Okay, so for this effect, you're going to need 52 cards, and there are two ways you can do this. So I'm going to show you my handling, and then I will show you the original handling at the end. There's not much of a difference, though. So once the cards are shuffled, you're going to have these spread out, and you're going to have a card selected. Now, the great thing about this is you can actually see the card as well. So in this case, we have the Jack of Clubs. Once you have the card, you're going to want to explain the concept of a soulmate. Now, I already explained the concept of a soulmate in the performance, so you can check out that video, or you can check out my last upload, which was all about soulmates, which I will link in the description. So once the card is taken out, I explained that we're not going to be doing anything with the card just yet, but we're going to be talking about soulmates. So I explained the bottom card what a soulmate is, and then I explained what this card's soulmate is. So after I do that, I'm going to be showing all the cards saying, let's look for, in this case, the Jack of Spades, or whatever card you have, that soulmate. That's why you want 52 cards. So once you see the Jack of Spades, you can explain how this is a soulmate to the Jack of Clubs. Then I say, you know what, let's actually leave it here and show you the rest of the soulmates. All I'm going to do at this point is a call. If you don't know how to do the call, I will leave a link in the description. But a quick tutorial is you take this card on top, you line it up with the Jack of Spades, you pinch with your thumb, and then you use your fingers to pull this card out from the double. Once you hear it pop or click off, you can spread through the rest, just carrying this card to the top. The call is in the description if you need a better tutorial. So after you've done that, you're going to direct your focus to the Jack of Clubs, but you're going to want to catch a break below the Jack of Spades. So what I did was a pinky count. If you don't know how to do a pinky count, I will leave a link in the description. You could put the Jack on top and then look them in the eye and talk to them and riffle up 2 cards. You could even look them in the eye and push off 2 cards, put your index finger on that second card, lift up, put your pinky in, and push everything back and square it up. You just need a break under the Jack. So I like to pick up the Jack now, but if I do it this way, there's a good chance that it's gonna flash. And that's also how it was done in the original video. So you would put your thumb in the middle, your 4 fingers in the back, and if you apply pressure, you would hold the card like this. Good chance the card may split without you even noticing. So what I do is, because of this pinky break, I can put my middle ring and pinky in the front, thumb in the back because you have the pinky break, and then I lift up. And I keep the cards toward myself, sort of down and to the side. If I show the side of the card, there may be a little bubble, I'll call it, or you may end up showing the bottom card. But if you want, you can move your pinky to the one side, your index finger to the other side. If you let go with your thumb, now you could put the card in the deck if you want, but you can still hold it fine without it splitting. You can also put your thumb at the back. So you're gonna riffle down and they call out stop. I move my thumb and I'm gonna put it right in that break. And if you feel comfortable, you can have the spectator push the card in. And now you're all set. You spread out the cards. You come to the card under the Jack. You can explain whatever you would like, but this is the Jack of Spades. Now, the original way this was done is this. So the Jack of Spades is somewhere in the deck, and you've explained the concept of soulmates, and now you're going to go and find the Jack. What you're going to do is you're going to need to catch a break below the Jack. So with it spread out, you can push it even more now into the upper half and clip it with your 3 fingers. You're going to put your pinky right into the bottom half and square up everything. So now you have a break above the Jack of Spades. You're just going to be doing the turnover pass. I don't have a video on the turnover pass, and I'm still learning the turnover pass, so that's why I didn't teach it, but a quick tutorial is your middle ring and pinky in the front. Your thumb in the back is just holding the top half. With your other hand, your index finger is going to curl right in, and your middle ring and pinky is going to go as far into the pack as possible. You're going to lift up this top half slightly. Make sure you watch your cover. You're going to extend these fingers out. And once it's all the way out, you can use your index finger to grab the side of this top half and pull it right out, and then pull it, together like that. And that will control the Jack to the top. You catch the break, you put the card on top, and now if you wanted, you could put your thumb on the side where your pinky break is, middle finger on the other side, move it up about an inch, put your thumb in the middle, four fingers in the back, push down, and now you're all set. They call out stop. You're very careful with this double. You put it in, they push it in. You spread out the pack, you go to the jack. There's one card, the jack of spades. That is the original handling. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time with a new video. Bye.